Social
media is live. What's happening, everybody? I am just trying to wait so I can go live on TikTok here.
Social media. All right, let me get my shit in focus. That's about as close as it's going to go.
Okay, so I'm waiting. All right, I see our video here. So I'm going to go live on TikTok.
Word.
All right, so once I get TikTok going up and going, I want to be able to pull up the chat screen. There we go. All right, so we are live.
Big Bad Justin, where's that guy at?
Justin, I sent him the invite. I'm not sure if he's going to come in or not.
Okay.
I did send him the invite. Give me 1 second here. I want to make sure we are live on TikTok. I'm opening up TikTok app now. So for everybody's jumping in on
yes, I've just been walking around looking for a place to sleep right now. I came upon this neighborhood. It's like the trippiest neighborhood I've seen in a minute.
Trippy neighborhood sleeping.
You got that statue.
Well, actually, it's pretty cool. I follow this guy, right? So
who is that guy? What's he do?
He's a homeless dude. He's been documenting his journey on trying to get a job and everything else like that, so he can get a place.
Oh, that fool's gonna make it one way or the other. If he just keeps it up, he'll hit a home run.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely. So we're definitely going live on TikTok right now. I'm seeing TikTok people joining in.
Right
so
on.
that's awesome. I want to make sure I'm watching the feed on TikTok over here because it's hard for me sometimes to see what's going on with TikTok as far as the comments doing this little browser thing.
Right.
So let me pull up No Filter Radio. So everybody joining in right now, we're just prepping, getting everything ready for the show. Once you hear the radio intro, that's when the show will begin. Also, if you guys are watching us and you want to comment on anything on the show, please make sure you're watching No Filter Radio from the Facebook page, which is No Filter Radio Inc. on Facebook. Follow us from there. And when you comment underneath the video, I'll be able to see your comments. For those of you on TikTok, I'm going to be able to see your comments here momentarily as I'm trying to pull up the live feed. Oh, shit. I got to turn it down. Mark, you're a dumbass. Why don't I get everything set up? All right, there we go. All right, so we're definitely live on TikTok. I can see us over here. Our ugly mugs are on here, so we're
what
good.
Up, TikTok people?
TikTok. All right.
All
right, so right now, as it stands, I got us live on my personal Facebook page, on No Filter Radio's Facebook page, No Filter Radio YouTube, No Filter Radio on Twitch, No Filter Radio on Twitter, and TikTok. We're about to go live on Podbean, where we'll have our audio. Are you ready, brother?
I'm shoveling my last couple of bites in my mouth, man. I'm sorry, everybody watching. I gotta eat those dinner time.
He's slurping the soup. Let's
beef
go.
stew, baby.
Let's
rock.
Let's rock. All right, let's do this. All right, going live on Podbean, and we'll go with the intro. Stand by. Let me. Oh shit! Hold on. It freaking my soundboard. All right, go to there. Go to sounds. Okay, here we go. Starting up Podbean now for audio recording. We are on air. Here we go.
When's the last time you heard a podcast that truly did not give a damn about what people thought or said? It's been a while, right? Welcome to No Filter Radio. No Filter Radio. We have freedom of speech. Too bad nobody else uses it. If we think it, we say it. And we say it how we want, from cultural issues to political issues. As a matter of fact, we cover any issues. Open your ears as we open our huge mouths. This is No Filter Radio, and this is your host, Mark G.
That's me. Wait, that's me. Hey, what's up? That's me. Oh my God. I'm on No Filter Radio.
You're the host.
I am the what? Wait, who said that?
Your co-host.
Oh, okay. What is up, everybody? It is Saturday night. We're doing a surprise pop-up podcast. It is phenomenal. For y'all who joined in recently on the social medias, listen, you got a kind of a behind the scenes as we're getting everything set up. It is an awesome night tonight. I'm being snowed in. All my clients canceled all their cleaning, so it's like, bingo, free day off. Here I am, podcasting time. Just a quick heads up, just so everybody knows, we are broadcasting live on multiple platforms tonight. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Twitter, and we're on TikTok tonight. That's right, TikTok. So you know this is not a pre-recording because I think I just saw someone post that. Today is Saturday, the 29th on January, okay? You are watching the show live. Everybody that wants to comment on us so we can see your comments on Facebook, please make sure you're getting over to No Filter Radio's page, not my personal page. You have to comment underneath this video, underneath No Filter Radio's Facebook page, in order for me to see your comments. Now, with that being said, let's get this freaking show started. Brother, there's something big happening right now in Canada.
Something big in Canada?
Something big in Canada. Like,
what is going on that's big in Canada right now, Mark?
Canadians are showing Americans up. Okay. Americans are not doing enough. What we see right now going to Canada, the trucker convoy is freaking phenomenal. The truckers
huge
for what they believe in. They're standing up for what they believe in, and they're actually taking a stand. They're not just using their mouths anymore. They're actually making action happen. They're doing it. They're freaking blocking roads with their freaking 18-wheelers. Trucks and cars are getting involved. It's phenomenal.
I was just looking at one of the maps, and it was like Ottawa completely gridlocked. And that shit makes me really happy.
Ottawa, fuck down, dude.
Fucking done. Done
for. They're finally standing up for what they believe, and it's awesome. That's what we need to see happen in America. But for those who don't know what's going on, I am going to go ahead and show some video clips off YouTube so you guys can see what's happening, because it's phenomenal. It really is, and it's it makes me wonder when America is going to finally stand up and do it. America needs to make a stance. We're seeing a lot of social media warriors. Hell, I'm a podcast. I'm a social media war. I'm, for one, guilty of it, right? I talk a lot of talk, but there is not much action I can do right now other than doing this. But there's actions other people can take, and we're going to talk about that later on. But let me go ahead and get this share screening going on here. Let me share the screen.
Seriously, though, like, a lot of respect goes to these truck drivers, and it's, what they're doing is great for making a point. There's a little bit of a soft spot in my heart, because I know that there's going to be a huge shortage of groceries and shit getting delivered, and that sucks. That's terrible. It sucks. It's a really unfortunate part of the situation, but we got to do it. It has to happen. It has to happen in order for people to start paying attention, for people to wake up. So these truckers, man, they're brave. What they're doing takes a whole different league and level of courage. So much respect. I already had respect for truckers because their job is very difficult as it is already. And for them to really stand up for the people is a big deal. So I want to tip my hat to them and just show an even greater level of respect for what they're doing.
So I'm having a little technical. There we go. Okay. I was having a little issues getting the video pulled up. So we got this now. Do you see that on your end?
Got it.
All right. Is it quite small? Because I can make it larger.
It's small, but I can also full screen my thing here too. So yeah, I guess if you can make that a little bigger, that might be cool.
I can definitely make that bigger. Let me block out the whole TikTok screen because I see TikTok.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
Wow, right, look at that. That's a lot of different videos talking about a freedom convoy, trucker convoy 2022.
For some that the medias only tell us a couple of hundred trucks. Remember?
Small fringe movement of minorities, according to Trudeau himself.
Right. So I'm looking for videos that are non-news related, right? Because I don't want mainstream media videos, and I don't want that. I want videos actual from users on the ground. So this one's Machines Everywhere.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and play his video. Let me make sure it pops over.
I was watching a couple of these clips from earlier today. I watched probably about a half hour, 45 minutes of one of these live streams, and it's just the support, the camaraderie, the passion that is just exploding in Canada right now. Needs to not only go viral, but we need to duplicate this. This is something we need to follow suit. We need to follow America Junior. I was going to say that's what I used to call Canada back in the day, but now they're more senior than we are. So shit.
They got more freedom than us right now. I mean, they're locked down like us, but
they're fighting for their freedom right now. I still think they're
fighting harder for their freedom than we are. That's what
Correct. Yes.
Fighting harder for their freedom than what we are. So let me go ahead and play this video. I'm going to play about maybe I'll say a minute and 30 seconds of it.
Cool.
And because I want to kind of go through a few of these videos here.
Nice. So have you watched this one yet? Have you seen this one yet?
I have not.
Okay, we're going to sight unseen. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going in blind. That's how I want to do it tonight.
Cool.
Of course. Screw you. Dude, I don't know why I'm getting these ads. Hold on.
trucks taking over fucking Ottawa.
Yeah, I'm turning down the PC audio just a little bit. Look at that. That is a fucking beautiful sight. And the cops are letting them in.
Yeah. I
So
mean, you can't stop this much momentum. Like, you just can't.
Look at it. It's freaking. That's
small fringe
right
movement of minorities. My ass. Hell yeah. Even the truckers are filming because this is history, man.
This is definitely history in the making for Canada. Look at this.
Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Cars, like 18-wheelers, trucks.
And look, dude, that's Ottawa, bro. It's cold as fuck.
Dude, they're definitely freezing their ass off, but they're freezing their ass off to stand up for what they believe in.
No doubt.
Look at this.
Ah, this warms my heart in those frigid temperatures.
Right? Good. They did actually this video. They're doing cuts from different locations. Is awesome. The people on the street, they're freaking flying their flags. As we're watching this, did you hear that Trudeau's got COVID?
Allegedly, I don't believe that.
It could be fake, just so he doesn't have.
I think that fool went into hiding because he knew this was too big. That's honestly what I believe, and I'm not just trying to talk shit. I am talking shit, but I think he's a coward, and I think he used this COVID bullshit as an excuse to dip away during one of the most iconic moments in Canadian history.
Right? He's pissed off.
He's a coward.
He has pissed off his people.
Yeah.
He's definitely pissed off his people. Let me remove this down here. Okay. So yeah, he's definitely pissed off his people. Look at the amount of people. I'm going to find another video real quick as we're talking about this.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's freaking nuts, dude. I mean, to be honest with you, what have we seen happen in America regards to mandates or forced jabs? Have we seen anything in this magnitude here in America?
Not that magnitude. There's been smaller groups that are probably more fringe going on right here, right now. But nothing this big yet. I'm going to say yet.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So here's what we got going on in America. It's kind of got us a little, probably more afraid to do something like this too. Look at what they call the insurrection. I want to be close. I want to be this is very skating and I don't want to get banned right off the bat. But what happened on January 6th, right? Look what they're doing to all these people. Even the ones that were not even inside the Capitol building are being prosecuted. Mm-hmm. So they're coming after people who weren't even inside the building.
For being I think it was just people on the property of the Capitol building, I think.
Yeah, which is bullshit. We paid for that property, number one. Number two. Okay, it's ours just as much as it's theirs. Ours is American people. We own that freaking building.
Well, history says that the government is supposed to be, for the people.
Right? They're definitely not for the people right now.
Hell no, they're not.
You know what's fucking amazing, dude? So, of course, I'm on. You know what? I'm going to go to Rumble because I'm on YouTube. And, of course, I'm pulling up a shit ton of mainstream media videos.
Okay. It's interesting. I was clicking the live button to see, because earlier I was watching those live videos.
Yeah.
And then that live button started getting a little bit harder for me to even find. And then I would find channels that were streaming and I'd pull it up and YouTube would say, this channel is too new. So we are limiting the amount of people who can watch it. And it was only 100 or 200 viewers that are live. So YouTube straight up right now is censoring this. They are making a very concerted effort to fucking silence this. And that, I get it, right? The whole private company can do whatever it wants to do, but this is snuffing out freedom of speech, and it's snuffing out fundamental human God-given rights. It's not a good thing for YouTube to do this. They're powerful right now, thanks to Google. I feel like their days are going to be numbered because of this bullshit.
So I went on the Rumble like I was just telling you about, right?
Yep.
First thing I see, this is published today. Italian truckers mobilizing in solidarity with Canadian Freedom Convoy.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, you're probably gonna fucking correct my words.
No. I'm not. No, I didn't. My brain.
Italian truckers mobilizing in solidarity with the Canadian Freedom Convoy.
I don't even know what that means. Tiny truckers. Oh, Italian.
Yeah, I know.
Italian truckers mobilizing in solidarity with Canadian freedom. Okay, dope. I love it. Look
at those fucking 18-wheelers in Italy, though.
A little bit different, right?
Yeah, dude.
A little bit different. But that's amazing. So this needs to become a worldwide phenomenon. Any country globally that has truckers delivering literally everything, you guys are our ticket back to freedom. This is not an insurrection. We need to show the government that we, the people, are sick of the bullshit. It's time for us to unite. It's time for us to really come together and put an end to the tyranny. This is a huge power grab. It's not a good thing.
I mean, just imagine if United States truckers did this.
Oh. Like, again, it would suck, right? All of the shelves would be bare. Real shit would get sketchy, right? Because people don't have food. They're going to run out of food because everyone depends on fucking Twinkies and boxed pasta, which is terrible. Nobody knows how to eat. Well, nobody knows how to store food properly, right? Except for the preppers. Preppers are going to be fucking loving it. But if they did it, it would be amazing. It would make things really shitty for a few weeks. But
it would bring out a point.
It almost has to be done. Almost has to be done. I don't know why, but your camera's blurry right now. You dipped out of focus for some reason.
Am I back?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, bro, this American worldwide truckers worldwide need to step up like the Canadian truckers, get the balls like them up in Canada.
Right. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to connect my phone to the switchboard here. Huh? Yeah. So I'm going to connect my phone to the switchboard and I'm going to call my buddy who is a trucker.
You have a buddy who's a trucker?
I got a buddy who's a trucker, and I'm going to ask him. We're going to call him up live on air right now.
All right.
And we're going to ask him if the truckers in America decided to do something like this, if he would participate.
Let's do it. I have a buddy up in northern Maine who's a truck driver too. I might just hit him up.
Definitely. Let me block this user real quick on looks like I don't know. All right, I blocked whoever that is. Okay, here we go. So let me give him a call here real quick. So
we got a bunch of weird shit going on again. God.
Yeah, the Spambot throughout, man. Let me give him a call, see if he answers. You hear it ringing?
Yep.
Fantastic. Let's give him a call.
He's gonna answer like, "Fuck you, Mark."
Especially if he's watching right now, he's gonna be like,
"Yeah, right."
Follow me.
He's not gonna answer.
Probably not. If he's watching, he knows I'm calling him right now. He's like, I ain't fucking answering that dick. Right? Ow! Doorbell. Let me mute my phone. Sleep mode. Okay, we're not going to hear that doorbell again. That was loud. That was insanely loud. Yeah, he's not answering. All right, Paul, if you're watching this or if you listen to the podcast later, please give me a call. I would love to have a discussion with you.
Yeah, shoot a text somehow. Join in on a chat. Do something.
I have another
curious, I'm definitely curious.
Right. I have another person. I'm just trying to remember his name right now for the life of me, and I can't.
Yeah. I got a couple of buddies who are definitely freedom loving truck drivers. One's in Texas. He left the Torrance area. He went out to, I believe, Austin or Dallas many moons ago, probably about 8 or 10 years ago. So he had good foresight on knowing what was coming up. And then another guy who's he drives up and down the East Coast and delivers paper, I believe.
So my cousin's husband is doing truck driving. He drives coast to coast, Maine to California, does a lot of these over the coast trips. He's gone for multiple times. So I'm going to try giving him a call.
All right.
It's what time is it here? 9:40.
9:40.
He should still be awake.
Saturday night, 9:40.
Yeah, he's definitely awake. He's probably just hanging out in the rig.
He's got a couple of is he driving? He's driving then, huh?
Yeah,
he's not boozing right now. Then.
Chris.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? So I got you on the podcast right now. You're live on everything right now.
All right. Long time no talk anyway.
Right? Yeah. So I wanted to give you a call because we were just sitting there discussing the Trucker Convoy 2022 happening in Canada.
I didn't hear anything about it.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You didn't hear nothing about how Canadians right now are fighting for their rights in regards to mask and vaccine mandates? So right now they got Ottawa, dude. They got Ottawa completely shut down. Like trucks of thousands upon thousands of trucks right now. Gridlock in Ottawa.
And
So-
Trudeau's in hiding.
Yeah, and Trudeau's in hiding.
Rightfully so.
So the reason why I wanted to call you is, you know, as a truck driver, if we sat there and tried to get something set up and called out for American truckers to do the same thing for Washington, D.C., would you participate?
Oh, hell yeah. If they tried forcing us to wear masks, yeah.
Well, right now,
Or
people
get
are
vaccinated.
right. So right now, you guys are not being forced, right, in your company?
Right.
Yeah, because Supreme Court shut it down, so therefore they did realize it's unconstitutional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
I heard that they weren't going to force us to get vaccinated.
fantastic. That's always great news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
because I wasn't. No.
no. So I'm being asked over here on social media. Someone goes, "Aren't you supposed to be at work?" Your niece. So yes, folks, I am supposed to be working, but all my clients are closed and I'm snowed in. I've got almost 3 feet of fucking snowdrift, 4 feet of snowdrift in my driveway right now. I'm not going anywhere until I snowball tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Dana was saying that the snow is bad up there.
Oh, it's insane, man. It's freaking insane. We got hammered on it. It's quite amazing, actually. So yeah, I wanted to call you. Have you heard anything on the good old radio lately on the CB truckers talking about anything other than the normal bullshit? Or
No, the newer generation really don't have CBs. They're
Really?
lame. Yeah.
so you guys don't even like use CB radios on the road anymore? Like that's how truckers used to communicate back and forth and talk shit, wasn't it?
And
Yeah. I hate it when people don't have CBs because when I want to talk shit, they can't hear me.
yeah, it's
Were
weird.
you getting ready to ask something, Gary?
No, I find it interesting that that like how are truckers communicating if they're not using CB right now?
Drive by each other and flip them off.
Interesting.
The gradual, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
So I just,
Go ahead.
I just got into a new truck and I was hooking up my CB. I blew the freaking fuse and I'm totally lost without my CB. I got to get over to Walmart or something and get another fuse.
So yeah, man, I wanted to call you. I am very shocked that you did not hear about Canada. So there's no chatter, obviously, on the CB because no one's using the CB anymore in regards to what's going on in Canada.
Right.
That's insane.
That's really a shock, to be honest. Like I'm surprised. Like it's been I mean, maybe it's because I follow all these like crazy hashtags on social media and I'm like trying to find freedom again, but that's interesting to
I
me.
hate social media.
Yeah, he stays off it. He's kind of like what you did for a while, Gary, like just blindsided off social media.
Sometimes you got to check out. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So Chris, I'm not sure if you're on the side of the road right now, but we're currently live on Facebook, No Filter Radio Inc. on the No Filter Radio page.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on there right now, because I'm going to hang up with you here in a minute. If you go on there, you can watch the show, and I'm about ready to play some more clips in regards to what's going on in Ottawa.
Okay. No Filter Radio on what?
No Filter Radio right on Facebook.
Oh,
He doesn't do the social media. Remember? What about? Is it on the .net?
No, it's not. But I am on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and we're also live on TikTok.
Are you still on Podbean?
I am on Podbean, but you won't be able to see the video.
Oh, it's a visual.
Yes, we're
That's
playing
all right.
videos.
I'll go on Facebook.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I hope to see you there. We're gonna go ahead and start nitpicking some of these videos, and stay tuned because we're gonna be playing some libs of TikToks here soon too.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with those ones.
All right, I'm gonna check it out Facebook. I'll see you in a minute.
Sounds good,
Were
Chris.
you gonna say something?
No. That sounds good. We'll see you soon.
All right.
All right. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. He has not heard about it.
Bro, blown away.
Like, I'm amazed because he's big on this type of stuff. But being on the road, I guess you really kind of try to shut yourself away from that stuff. But still, like, this should be something that truckers across the nation, across the globe, should be talking about.
I mean, they're following suit in Italy. Is that what that was? You were showing?
Yeah, in Italy we were watching originally. Yep.
Yeah. So it's I just wonder if I wonder if he's an anomaly right now. If he's just kind of like because he's disconnected.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'd be curious if there's any other truckers or anybody else that's listening knows a truck driver, if they could reach out and see if they know and kind of share some feedback with us. Cause that's really interesting to me that he didn't hear about that.
It is. Actually, you know what? Let me make a public call right now. If there's anybody out there right now who knows somebody who's a trucker, or maybe you're a trucker yourself and you're currently watching or listening to the show, please send us a message on social media or whatever, or even send me. I can give you the phone. I don't have the phone number opened up for No Filter Radio right now. Son of a biscuit. Just send me a message over or make a comment below and we'll get a hold of you and get you on the shows. I'd love to talk to you in regards to everything that's going on. With that being said, let's play with this next video. I'm going to bring back up on the screen. Incredible scenes in Ottawa. Hashtag Truckers for Freedom, January 29th, 2022. So this is posted today.
Cool. Let's watch it.
Let's go for it. Oh, I want a little bit of audio. Look at that crowd. Like, so for people understanding, like the media is telling you that there's only a few hundred and they're talking about just vehicles alone. Look at the massive amounts of people.
This is neither small nor fringe nor minority.
No, not at all. There's a bunch of mixed people. You know what's funny is because people, like, the way they're calling it out is a lot of them saying, hey, it's just the unvaxxed. No, there's so many people that I know who have gotten the jab that are physically out there protesting, right? Because they don't agree with a forced. They don't agree with that.
Yep.
They may say, yeah, you should probably get the, but they're not. They're not agreeing with being forced. They're not agreeing with doing lotteries. They're not agreed with free freaking burgers. Yeah, let's promote healthiness with unhealthy. No, it's insane. It's fucking nuts. I know, folks, I said I wasn't going to just talk about COVID or shit like that on the show, but to be honest with you, what we're seeing right now happening in Canada is a smack in the face in all reality with Americans. We're hearing so many social media warriors from TikTok, from YouTube, from Rumble. Everybody's playing the voice online. We get very few, maybe a couple thousand here and there, because there was just recently an event in Washington, D.C., where there was at least a couple of thousand people there that was against the mandates. But we're not getting a turnout like this right now happening in Canada. This is what we need to see happen in America.
Well, the good thing is the Supreme Court did make the right call, right? So it's perhaps that's why there's not, because if we don't need to have this movement, then we don't need to have this movement. But the fact of the matter is there's still a lot of really large companies, like I think it's Ford and Carhartt and tons of others that are still basically going against what the Supreme Court said, and they're still keeping this mandate or requirement in their company's policy on folks having to be
right. Now the thing is too that they're still forcing on medical staff. And this is what I don't get neither. And I've got to be careful because now I'm really going to be tread. If you're in a medical profession and obviously you have that, you can still work if you test positive. As long as you're symptom free or your symptoms are mild, you can still work.
That alone is fucking bananas.
Right? But hey, if you don't have it, you don't get that and you test, you got to go home and quarantine.
Yeah.
How does that fucking work? If you get you can still pass it. You can still catch it. You can still die. Like how?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
The thing that I've been saying is make it make sense, because if you're, you don't even have to be smart. If you just think about it, it just doesn't add up. It's just weird. And the fact that like it's like it just gets me, man. It really gets me. And
so I'm told by someone that my mic is loud and distorted. Is it loud and distorted on your end?
Sounds pretty good on my end.
All right, I'm going to turn it down. How's that level sound right there?
Sounds great.
All right. Yeah, someone just commented, says, dude, put your mic down. It's loud and distorted.
Is it mine? Perhaps mine's loud and distorted also. I don't know.
All right, so I got Jay Riddle telling me my mic is fine over there as well. So maybe, I don't know. They're already gone. Okay. So it might have been the PC audio too that they're hearing.
Yeah.
So I just saw this on Rumble here. Buffalo, New York truckers planning convoy in U.S. And, I'm going to pull up this video real quick.
Okay.
I love that flag that's right front and center because that flag is flying in front of my house. It's fuck Biden and fuck you for voting for him flag.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're here in Niagara Falls this afternoon for a rally in support of the Canadian truckers. And from what I understand, you gentlemen are U.S. truckers, is that correct?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Niagara Falls, New York.
Why are you here today?
To protest the mandate.
What mandate?
The mandate on the shop.
Okay.
It's for the freedom of the Canadians and Americans, the freedom of choice.
All right, beautiful. Beautiful. And is there any plans for what's going on in Canada with the truckers going across the country? There's any plan to descend on Washington, D.C. by the U.S. truckers that you're aware of?
Yes.
Yeah. When is that going to take place?
That we can't say because we don't know for sure.
Okay, but there is something in the works.
Not
the
much
same
in the
thing
Yes.
in the U.S. Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you.
Perfect.
Love that flag.
So that's cool. That's rad.
We were just talking about it, and I came across, I was like, hey, so while we're talking about things, let's take a quick peek into the Trump rally.
Oh, is that still going?
It looks like it still is. I just popped up my feed. Let's see what he has to say real quick.
All right, let's see what's going on in Trumpville.
America first candidates, and we need your
Might be over, actually.
Probably over, yeah. Looks
See people leaving.
News.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
About stuff
Damn.
that's not.
All right. Over. Look at the chat going on that, though.
I know, right?
That's freaking nuts.
Huh.
So, yeah, that's fucking nuts. So, yeah, let me pull up. We're going to have some fun. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. I'm hoping that those guys ain't talking out of their ass. And I really do hope that we're going to see something happen like that here in American soil.
Seems like it might be something brewing. They didn't know the dates or whatever, but that could be solidified within a few days or a week or whatnot.
Right, exactly. Is this their actual YouTube channel? Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to see.
Folks, still buttoning up my meal here.
So right now I'm looking up, trying to find libs of TikTok. I may have to go to Twitter and pull them up. These folks, have you ever watched libs of TikTok on Twitter?
No.
Oh, dude.
I have a Twitter and TikTok and all that. I try not to use it too much.
So this is quite hilarious. So she just recently was on the news for her videos. We'll pull on TikTok here soon and actually pull up some TikTok videos.
All right.
But here's one right here. So I'm going to pause it so I can reset it. Anti-racist professional says if you're not giving black people money, you're not truly anti-racist. All right. So let me get the volume turned up here. Play this.
Hey y'all. For those that don't know, I do anti-racism work professionally. I'm a facilitator and a consultant. In my day job, I offer political education and move resources to the larger social justice movement. And in my side hustles, I offer political education and guidance to organizations and other organizing bodies to help them unlearn white supremacy culture. When I first started doing this work, my work was very much geared towards white folks and helping white folks understand racism and just trying to change their minds. And
okay, understanding racism, number one, I think everybody understands racism. I'm not sure, brother. Did you understand racism?
Totally get it.
And when you were in the 90s, when you were young, before all this stuff started, did you understand racism?
Sure did.
Okay, we knew the difference. We knew that we shouldn't be looking at anybody with regards to their color. We should be looking at people as people. as in their character themselves, not by their color. That's what that's what I was taught as a kid. That's what you were taught, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
So what? I'm going to continue playing this, but yeah, seriously, this is what we were taught as children. Let me go ahead and play it.
That was fruitless. I was not enjoying myself, so I shifted my political education to center Black folks specifically and other people of color. What I expect from white folks, what white folks' anti-racism work truly is the redistribution of wealth in this country. If you are not paying reparations to Black and brown folks right now, you are not anti-racist. Hey, y'all.
So we got to give people of color our money.
I call horse shit on that.
I definitely call horse shit on that too. As far as I'm concerned, no matter where you're living, you want money, you're going to work for it.
Yeah. There's plenty of opportunity still right now in America, even with the economy being shit. There's a lot of companies that need employees, and a lot of those companies are paying extra wages because they realize that they need good employees. So if you want money, start a business, go find a job, work for your money.
Exactly.
No one's just going to give you money because you are. It doesn't make any sense.
Or if you want to make it big, like your favorite movie star, stuff like that, do what they did.
Put in the work.
An audition for it. Move out to freaking Los Angeles. Move
you
out
want to get
Hollywood. Get out there and put yourself out there.
It's like someone wants to be buff, but they don't want to lift the weight. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to lift the weight and have you get buff. That's not how that shit works.
What are you talking about? I thought that's why I thought this happened this whole time when I was trying to lose weight. I figured all your workout, all I had to do was pick up a dumbbell once in a while, and I was going to lose weight because you were doing all the work for me.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's why you still squishy, dog.
Yeah, that's why I still Oh man, let's see what we got going on. This account doesn't exist. Oh, okay, here we go. What's this? It's signed.
This is funny. That's funny. I was watching that.
One?
I saw that earlier. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and play it then. I have not seen this one.
Okay, your total comes to $525. Right there.
Oh, I come over there?
Yeah.
Oh, and then we just come and talk face to face? Oh. That seems a little absurd, doesn't it?
Make it make sense. It's fucking dumb. They touch all your groceries. They touch all your fucking money. Make it make sense. It doesn't.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, and he's like, so we're just gonna talk here face to face.
Now,
Like, I guess so. Like,
did he do that on purpose, number one, or was he number two? Was he stupid enough just to try to stick his credit card through the glass?
Oh, that guy's a genius. He's fucking with them because it's absurd.
It is. I see that at my grocery store. When I go shopping, I don't even stand in front of the glass. Like I do move over to the debit card, credit card machine because that's what I'm going to use, right? So I'm shopping. I'm going to move right over. I'm not even in front of the glass. I'm over here by the machine because I'm obviously going to use the machine next. So why do I get to stand in front of that glass? It doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense in 2022.
Right. Chris, that's a hell of a concept. However, they do get money for nothing. It's called welfare.
That's unfortunate, huh?
Right.
Yeah. But that's not just colored people. That's a lot of folks in the lower income bracket.
Right. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah, that's an interesting one. You saw that one, right?
I did not actually.
Watch this one.
So you've seen a lot of some of these ones.
A lot of these are on the a lot of these folks cross pollinate all of the social media. So a lot of this stuff is on like certain hashtags on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Once again. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Sorry. I have one of those masks too.
You're welcome. Once again, for those passengers who are joining us now, face coverings are federally mandated. Please ensure your face coverings over your nose and mouth at all times. Please still have the boarding.
I know. I was just okay. I'll wear that one. But
wearing like your face coverings, just let us know. We can rearrange another way of transportation for you to get to Tampa.
Please tell me it's going to put that underneath that one.
Excuse me. I'll wear this, but if she can give me a reason, like, that I have to turn it on, like, is there a reason?
Because
like, it's offensive.
It can be to some people, so we're not gonna go back and forth.
Stick and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
No, words are violence.
How?
Words are violence.
Okay. When I was a kid, when you were a kid, we got bullied or we teased with our friends. Our parents have always said that
I still talk shit to my friends now. Even you.
Oh, yeah, I know, definitely do. Stick and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Yep.
How is it that words make people cry now?
Words of violence.
How is it that Let's Go Brandon is going to offend somebody?
Because they're stupid.
How is it that if I push this button right here, I'm going to make someone scream? I mean, seriously, right now, I just made someone scream at the screen. They're yelling at me, calling me an asshole. They're calling me a racist, all because I said, like, seriously.
Yep.
It's a fucking nuts.
We live in a world where everybody's been softened up and they're all very fragile now.
I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message.
Even Trump, he gets it.
It's nuts. It really is. I'm going to continue playing it because I just heard her say that was offensive. And it just made me think, like, when your mom and your dad back in the day used to say, stick and stones may break my bones, but names would never hurt me. Like that should be the concept in today's civilization, but it's not. Let me go ahead and play. Yeah.
Go ahead and put the blue one on, okay?
Okay, so my mask is offensive.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I know. I was just asking a question. I'm not being confrontational. It's just.
So we're gonna put the blue one on, right?
Are they gonna make him take off his shirt? Have you
Sure. The mask? They want him to take off the mask because it says
Let's go. Do you see the sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Sweatshirt
Yeah.
off. Let's go, Brandon.
Yep.
Yes. Sure.
That's the shirt that the dude at the gym had on the other day that I was talking about.
That's a nice shirt.
That shirt.
Wow. This is not America anymore.
Nope.
This is not America anymore.
100% agree with it.
I think yours is offensive then. This is NFL.
She's one of the.
I have it all recorded.
Yeah. You know, it's probably her rule too.
Oh yeah, of course they make their own rules. It's not America. It's not First Amendment. It's her rule.
That right there, that statement he says is 100% true. I'm gonna remove this from it. Bring us back big real quick while I'm looking for videos. It's not America anymore. Your First Amendment rights are being stripped from you. That right there is 100% true. 100% true. Our First Amendment are being stripped. We're being silenced. Yes. Dan Bongino, actually, I was talking to you how he just recently got banned off of YouTube because he gave YouTube the big old double finger,
right?
And pretty much told him to fuck off. They banned him. Yes, it's a private company, but you have to admit that these private companies are having people in the upper up influence them to silence people who have different opinions than them.
Yeah, even the those guys are back.
Yeah, already banned them.
The Jen Psaki or whatever the fuck her name is, she blew their cover by saying that they were getting with Facebook and the other social media guys on how to curtail the quote unquote misinformation. Misinformation is a dangerous word because it doesn't really mean anything, and it kind of just means like that your opinion goes against what the popular opinion or what have you is. So it's the verbiage. It's like words matter, and they're using Marxist language.
So hold on, you talking about misinformation?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
So misinformation that we're now finding that a lot of people have talked about are now becoming legit scenarios. Look at Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse was blocked from social medias across every platform. You couldn't mention him. You couldn't raise funds for him. Everybody was screaming about him, saying this and that about him, calling him a murderous, celebrities. Even freaking Joe Biden was sitting there calling him racist and stuff like that before the truth actually came out, before Kyle had a moment to explain his story in the court of law, they were already slandering him. This kid is going to be making millions of dollars in lawsuits. Number one, he's going to be a freaking millionaire here. If he already ain't, he's going to be a millionaire. But that right there is when people were slandering this poor kid, making out the case before the case was actually brought up in courts. And now we're looking at the CDC. Now the CDC fully saying Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, don't you fucking dare ban me after I say this because it's on the CDC website. Now they're coming out saying that natural immunity is greater than the vaccine.
Yep. That's CDC.
He posted it. You would go out and you'd say that on Facebook. You would automatically get banned because Facebook would say that you're spreading misinformation.
Yep. I was watching another interview with Jen Psaki or whatever. I don't know how the fuck to say her last name. Do you know?
Just call her fucking Strawberry Girl, whatever.
Strawberry Girl.
Yeah.
Jen Strawberry Girl Psaki. There was a reporter that was talking about, he was like citing actual scientific articles saying like it shows natural immunity is better, living a healthy lifestyle with exercise, proper diet, no smoking, no eating, maintaining a healthy weight, all of these things, putting your body in the best ability to have a strong immune system and naturally combat these things, right? So this guy was pulling up all of these things, and Jen, the Strawberry Girl, Psaki, was stone cold and just said, basically completely ignored everything this guy said and said, we just rely on our medical team that we meet up with multiple times a week. If they don't tell us that this is the protocol that we should be promoting, then we're not going to promote it. We promote whatever they tell us. So whoever the fuck is on the White House's board better get their shit together, because the people are getting real sick of this shit.
If they don't like what you have to say, or if you go against their agenda, they're just going to be like Joe Biden and call you a fucking idiot. Did you see that clip?
I called him a stupid son of a bitch.
Stupid son of a bitch. Yeah. Pretty much call him a fucking idiot. But yeah, the Fox News reporter. And that's the thing. Okay. So let's talk about that for a second.
I watched the follow-up on that too, by the way. Did you see the follow-up? There was a follow-up on that where Biden called him and said, no hard feelings, pal. The guy didn't even know that Biden said that. He asked this question, and as he was like rushed out of the room, Biden called him a stupid son of a bitch. He didn't even hear him. Right. So like he's in the back, and everyone else was like, hey, did you hear what Biden said about you? And he's like, nah, what? And they found out. Biden ended up calling him. Wouldn't say that he apologized, but he said, hey, it is what it is, pal. And I guess that the reporter even said like, hey, it is what it is. It's cool. No hard feelings. He understands that the president's pretty much a piece of shit. So, yeah. So he just, but the reporter found out about it. There was a follow-up phone call, I guess, from the president to that reporter. And he didn't apologize, but I guess he kind of, whatever. They sorted it out, I guess, is the best they could between the two of them.
See, every time we watch a Biden, speaking of that, I do, right? Glacier Musher says, new president, please. LOL.
Yeah, we're about due. We're about due.
So it's kind of funny. Like the next time if we ever get to a Biden video, I'm not either tonight or tomorrow. I did get a new audio file for Biden.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Come on,
Why
man.
the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
For real. Like, it's like, I don't even I don't think he thinks he's lying. The guy has dementia. He's
you poked at the ice right there.
Oh,
you poked hard.
Did I poke? Is that poking? How is that poking?
That is poking because you might be spreading misinformation.
Okay, so Biden
special
is mimicking behavioral patterns that are similar to folks with Alzheimer's. Not saying he has it, but
no, damn it.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe. I lost my fucking where I was gonna go with that shit. He's like, you gotta fucking cover your tracks before you even make a point. Like, you better fucking have your ducks in a row. God damn it. Fuck you, Mark.
But no, seriously though, the guy there is somebody we gotta say there is somebody or a group of somebodies who is really running this full scene. Although they would like to tell us that there isn't, there is. And I'll be quite frank and very honest, it's with every presidency, right? Every presidency has this group of people that kind of steers the president in a way.
The Hodge twins are badass, by the way. Those motherfuckers are hilarious.
Oh, I love the fucking twins.
Those guys are good, dude.
But it's nuts. So let's go to the next libs. I'm gonna pull them up.
Oh, you got another one here?
I've got plenty of them, dude.
How long did you sit in that vestibule?
Stop. All right, let me pull it back up on the screen so everybody on social media can see it. So a school allegedly forced this young girl to sit in a cold vestibule for hours without access to food or water because she didn't wear a mask.
Hey, I know friends that have had this. My friends have personally had this happen to their children. So this ain't no fake bullshit. This is really happening, even to people that I know.
You got to sit in that vestibule. How long were you in that vestibule?
Since 9.
You've been in that vestibule since 9 a.m.
Yes.
You sat right in here since 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Did they come to offer you a drink?
No.
Did they come to offer you food?
No.
Did you ask to use the bathroom?
Yes, but
You were denied that, correct?
Catch walked me outside. He walked me all the way around.
He walked you around the building
Yeah.
to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. In the cold?
Oh, yeah.
What, do you have to go in the outhouse?
No, I went inside, but
Okay.
he made me walk all the way around because I wouldn't wear a mask.
Okay, so you've been in here for 6 hours.
Yes.
Okay. What time is it right now?
1:41.
Say it louder.
1:41.
My daughter has been in here since 9 a.m. It is now 1:41 p.m. without access to food, water, or bathroom. Let that be on public record. Let's go.
That is fucking sickening. That is absolutely fucking sickening. What are we doing to our children? So that the school can justify that, right? They can justify putting a kid in school with not wearing a mask, but yet they'll sit there and allow litter boxes. Hold on. Litter boxes in a classroom because the kid identifies as a cat. Speechless, my brother. I was just listening about this on another podcast.
It's it's like it's too complicated. Like the situation is complicated. So it's like if you have a snippet of something to say, right? Like it's like the whole litter box with a kid that identifies, like that's a whole podcast in itself. Like that concept alone is it's you know what I'm saying? It's just like there's these things they're so deep and they're so complicated that it's hard to even have a comment without.
Look up something real quick. Go ahead. I want you to talk for me because I want to look up something real quick.
So it's like the whole furry identifying as a cat thing is a mental illness. I don't care if everyone hates me for that. It is what it is. It's like having an imaginary friend back in the day, right? That put you on meds if you had an imaginary friend. Seems like nowadays they not only want to encourage you to have an imaginary friend, but to pick an imaginary gender, to have an imaginary pronoun, to have an imaginary you're a fucking cat. You're a cat. Really?
All right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It gets
I know it gets very heavy duty. Hold on. Let's see. Someone's posted. I know my mom works for an elementary and have kids that bring in vapes and weed and all they do is take it away. I'm like, wow. All right. But what I want to do right now is I want to pull up this screen. This is what we just saw with that girl in regards to being held in a vestibule. Okay. For how many hours was it? 7?
6 hours from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon.
So her classmates, fellow classmates, everything else walking down the hallway, they're going to just see her sitting in there because she wouldn't wear a mask, right? This article right here. Now, mind you, this is mainstream media. Youth suicide attempts soared during pandemic. CDC report says, I wonder why. Number one, we're forcing these kids to wear freaking masks in school. Number two, when quarantine was happening, you were keeping kids away from being social with the whole,
Isolation.
isolated between the whole freaking virtual learning bullshit. Okay, when kids are that and they're not social and they're not socially, number one, the first thing that's going to happen because of that, they kind of go into depression already. Number two, that opens up the gates for more online bullying to happen. And I've lost my cousin's child lost her daughter because of online bullying and bullying inside school. Okay, I'm not firsthand. My cousin and I lost ways a while back, but still, that hits home. And this right here should be scared, and more people of Americans should be more concerned about this.
It's a worldwide phenomenon, man. It's like, yeah, we need to stand up in America, but ultimately Australia is being strangled out right now.
They're opening
Canada
up
is
those
being
guys.
strangled. I mean,
From what I
yeah,
heard,
what if they're doing it now? Great, but it's like the damage has been done, man. Like
Right.
if you look at these youths that are killing themselves, that's tragic because it's even when I was a kid, like depression was a real thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you're a teenager and you're going through puberty, like everything is fucking weird as it is, and like you're trying to figure out what the fuck is what. So it's really confusing, and it's like people growing up just get depressed, and then you're adding social media on top of it with all of these fake perfect skin filters and perfect hair eye filters.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's complicated. It's very complex. There's so many different angles that things are like fucking with people right now. And
not
it's
to mention these kids are being told certain things are wrong that we weren't when we were kids. So we didn't have social media really when we were kids, right? When we were in high school.
oh hell no.
We didn't have none of that.
Yeah.
So when we had an issue with somebody, it was the gossip in the school, right? You heard people gossiping.
Yeah.
So how did we take care of that when we were in school? We put up our fist.
Square up.
And we dealt with it. If that person won, great. Congratulations. At least I stood up for myself.
Yeah. I got in fights. I won fights. I lost fights. A guy beat the shit out of me in high school. He's one of my best friends now. You know what I mean? It's like we were friends then and we got in a fight. So what? Like we're homies. That's how it goes.
And that's how it goes for a lot of people, right? So, but when we take that away from people to defend themselves, that's when you're getting the society that we're seeing now.
Yeah. And it's like and another thing, it's like people are so cowardly nowadays. It's like they don't want to just like you get in a fight, you punch each other in the face a couple times, you get a couple of good body shots. You know, it's like you get a couple of dogs. You get 6 dogs, right? You release them all in the dog park and they have like that 10 seconds of intense madness going on. But once it's done, the hierarchy has been established.
Right.
They know where they stand in the pack. It's very similar for humans. We're animals, and people keep forgetting that because we're using a fucking phone and we're on the computer and we got these stupid little devices that we play around with and we drive cars and all this shit. We're animals. Yeah, exactly. We're still animals, and there's still a lot of like human nature and animalistic instincts that are in us that if we suppress these things too much, it's not going to be great. And it's like letting people handle shit the old school way. People don't do that anymore because now people will bring a gun or they'll do doxing. Is that what it's called?
It's like a lot of people get doxed on TikTok. It's quite
so it's like the way that people try to get people now is not the same as it was when we were kids. Like square up, get a fat lip, black eye, for a week who's who, because dude got a black eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just nowadays the way that people are handling stuff is a little more sketchy because I feel like they've been suppression breeds violence.
Right.
Is that the saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's been a lot of suppression over the past 15, 20 years, a lot of it. And it's starting to boil over now.
And here's another scary thing. It's only going to get worse. And it's happening in VR now. You heard about the lady who complained that she felt like she was being sexually assaulted in virtual reality, right?
No.
Someone touched her butt in VR. She reported it as sexual harassment.
How? Okay. I mean, I have so many questions. I'm
going to find the article.
Yeah, please, because I'm not immersed in the world of VR. I don't like how you can't feel it, right? Do you see
As
it?
of
Are
now,
you
you can't feel
standing
it, right?
behind your avatar? Like, I just don't know.
Okay, so let me pull it up on the screen and I'll read it.
Okay.
So here we go. Woman claims she was virtually groped in Meta's VR metaverse. Meta. A beta tester has claimed that she was virtually groped in the metaverse VR platform Horizon Worlds for Meta, the company formerly known as Facebook. Meta revealed the incident December 1st, saying it occurred on November 26th. The woman had reported the assault on the Horizon Worlds beta testing Facebook group. Let me get down. Sexual harassment is no joke in the regular internet, but being a VR adds another layer that makes the event more intense, she wrote. According to The Verge, not only was I groped last night, but there was other people there who supported this behavior, which made me feel isolated in a plaza, the virtual environment's central gathering space. Number one, you can't feel nothing as of right now, right? I'm sure in time.
That's my question. How does she know she was groped? So I'm assuming, because I don't know, that the avatar must be like a third person. It's not first person perspective, right? Like you're not looking through the eyes of the avatar. Are you?
I see in some cases you are, I believe. And some
I
you
just don't
are.
know. Like, how does she know she was groped? Like, I'm assuming, how does somebody even grope? How do you grab?
Well, you can grab. So you in the VR,
I don't know. Yeah.
I'll have to live
Do
stream.
they have the Nintendo glove from like 1987? How do they fucking know? What are you grabbing?
So your VR handset is like this little controller, and it's got these round things, and you got like, it's weird. So I have
buttons, right?
I do have a VR set. The kids play it all the freaking time.
Okay.
But
so maybe it was your son going in there and grabbing some virtual
maybe he's like, ooh, baby, let me grab that.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, like, I don't get it. Now, in time, in the future, you're going to be able to have intercourse. You're going to be able to, right? You're going to have the toys and stuff like that you're going to be able to attach to yourself, and you're going to be able to do whatever you want in there. It's going to get that
starting to sound enticing. Are you selling this shit or what, bro?
It's scary. Scary. Like, there's already reports, like, you're going to be able to have, like, I've heard of different podcasts. Joe Rogan was talking about it. At some point, you're going to be able to have sex with whoever you want. It's not going to be able to matter because you're just going to go into the VR world, select the person. It could be a freaking porn star, a movie actor, whatever. Right. You select them. It's scary of the world we're going into. And let's talk about scary. I think I've actually told you about this. I'm not sure if I brought it up on the podcast.
So there's like this weird
currency.
Digital currency? I'm in. What do we got? Crypto. Let's go.
No, you don't want that.
I don't want digital currency.
You don't want digital currency created by Facebook. Yeah, it'll be valuable, but think about this. Facebook's creating metaverse, dude, right?
Oh, they canceled that project. Facebook's crypto is done.
Right. And it's good. Could you imagine if it did come out?
I mean, they were trying to do it and they probably could have done a better job with it if they weren't spread so thin. But ultimately, you know, you got Bitcoin, you got ETH, you got Solana, you got fucking Doge, you got Sheep, you got all of these fucking coins now. In 10 years, 99% of them are going to be gone, right? That's what everyone says. And that seems about right. But yeah, the metaverse coin, or Mark Zuckerberg's whatever Facebook coin, they canceled that project. I just read that the other day.
All right, good. Because yeah, I didn't know if they canceled, but that would have been scary. Think about it. They had metaverse, and then if they have their own currency,
they're gonna fucking make it's gonna like I bought a bunch of sand. I bought a shitload of the sandbox.
A shitload of sandbox.
Yeah, dude, I like that shit. I'm all about the crypto. I'm about these metaverses. I don't tap into them because I don't have a system for it, but I like the digital currency idea. Huh?
They're $500.
Yeah, I'm about 500 in.
No. That's how much it costs to get a VR set.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd rather just buy the coin. I don't necessarily need to get into it yet.
Buy the coin. How's Shiba doing?
Down. Everything is down. Everything is down. Yeah. Okay. I don't even care. Like everyone's like, oh, $1 trillion got wiped off the crypto world. Like, so fucking what? That's China taking their money out. Great. Buy the dip. Don't be a pussy.
Right?
Yeah. If you're going to be in it, fucking be in it. If you believe in the company, you believe in the project, you believe in the developers, you believe in the mission, buy in. You get a really good discount right now. This shit is not going away. I don't give a fuck about what the SEC wants to do. Doesn't matter, man. Shit is not going away.
Okay, let's not get to China now.
Why not? Why not?
I think Mush is trying to help us not fall through the ice.
Oh, that's all right. I'll start jumping with some spiky shoes on, man.
You would too.
I would on that topic alone.
It's
for
funny
sure.
though how it's funny how we can sit there and watch these videos though, right? And come up with a whole new topic right afterwards and have a pretty decent conversation, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing how it happens like that. So let's go ahead and watch this next one.
Yeah, what's going on here with this radio?
This is disgusting. It's a kids radio show. These creeps who are after kids are literally everywhere.
Oh man.
Good. I wanted to ask you, have you ever been touched in your life?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to admit that I have actually been touched before. It is not a pleasant experience, but it's a rule. No touching a llama. It's a rule, But sometimes, there are people who break the rule, and sometimes there are exceptions to the rule. Exceptions.
Yep.
Exceptions.
Yeah.
Rules.
Yep.
Exceptions to rules.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
So, this is a little joke.
What?
Who is that?
So it says Lorenzo Llama. Why did the llama cross? Hold on. I want to see something real quick. I got on my phone real quick, just for those who don't know, and I'm looking down real quick. I want to look up this. So it's Lorenzo, Lorenzo, Lorenzo Llama, Llama. Lorenzo Llama. Hold on. Let me type in touching. See what I pull up. Mark, learn how to spell. The description for him: Lorenzo is a little neurotic, but generally a good-hearted llama. He still is having troubles with his spitting skills and still attends classes regularly with other llamas. Would you touch Lorenzo if you got close? No, that can't be it. Oh, wait. I just saw something. God damn it. Don't you hate that when you search? Okay.
Dude, when they disappear, it drives me insane.
So no touching the llama. No, I don't get it. I don't know where that came from. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to dig more into that. That one's got me wanting to curious on that freaking audio feed.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
But kids should be hearing these conversations, number one, from their parents. Like, and that's another thing that I'm noticing. Like, some of the stuff that's happening in schools now should not be talked about from the teachers. Should be talked about from the parent to the kid, right? Because there's certain things that a parent believes that a kid should find out from them themselves. And there's a certain time that a parent believes that's when their kids should know and learn about it.
Yeah, I mean, time and place, right? Like, there's a certain age where kids got to learn, people got to figure shit out. But I don't think there are exceptions to. I mean, yeah, some rules for sure. Like maybe the speed limit. That's a rule I'm willing to say there's an exception to. Time and place, baby.
Right.
But yeah, there are some rules that there are no exceptions to.
Like, this is going to be skating on ice right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to
now.
Yeah.
Should be taught. Maybe at home if the parent decides.
These people are back. How do they keep coming back?
What the hell? Someone's trying to create it. Someone's attacking us. I guess they don't like our show.
Well, we could tap into pronouns too. That's a whole nother.
That's a whole. Well, we're about ready to play a video here. I'm going to bring it up.
All right, let's hear this video. Oh God. I can't read these, by the way, so I don't know what's actually.
I paused it.
Okay.
It's got the red text says negative.
So what were the first two?
10. What's that?
What were the first two? Where she like put one hers? Okay, so
her, she. So left hand says her, right hand says she.
Okay.
Okay, then it goes hers.
and then gag, right?
And gag with 100,000/10. I will punch you in the throat if you call me these. He, him, his. 5 out of 10. I don't really care if you call me these. I won't correct you. They make me feel good most of the time. They, them, theirs. I also use vamp and vamp.
Mental fucking illness, dude. Like this shit is mental illness.
There goes our YouTube.
Did we get banned? Did we get kicked?
No, not yet, but this is gonna because seriously, no.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a line. Okay. Whatever. I wasn't gonna say shit about this day. There's whatever. I wasn't. The moment you want to want me to call you vamp or vamps, no. Like,
So so here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. Like, if somebody wants me to call them that, fine. So I was having this conversation the other day. So this shit is mental illness. It is. It's not even a question. It's a fucking mental illness. However, mental illness or not, this person, albeit my first impression is psychotic, but I'm willing to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he, she, them, they, their, vamp, what the fuck ever, might be a halfway decent person, giving them, they, vamp, the benefit of the doubt, right?
Right.
Possibly. And not even this person. We'll put a whole generalized blanket fucking topic on this shit. These mental illness things doesn't make them a bad person.
No, not at all.
I think it's mental illness, but it doesn't make them a bad person. And that's like, there's a weird stigma. It's like, if you say mental illness, most people presume that you're saying that there's something bad about that person.
Right.
But you call them a her and she's going to punch you in the throat.
Right.
You know, that's try. It's not going to work out good for you, vamp. Sorry.
Attacking people wearing Trump hats. Remember that?
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like when they start threatening people, it's like, fucking, what are you doing? You're not making a better case for yourself. You're not making people who are trying to use these adjunct fucking pronouns. You're not painting a good picture for your people. You know?
No.
It's like when you're going to start threatening people, look, if somebody wants me to call them a they, them, their, vamp, whatever, I'm fine with it. I think it's mental illness, but I'm okay with it. But once they start,
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't mind saying it, but I had somebody who worked for me and they get aggravated if you screw up. They can understand too. A lot of these people too. Number one, people like us, you and me, we come from a different generation, right? Not to mention, I have instilled in my fucking brain, number one, from coming from a lot of military members and my family also going through fucking basic and shit like that, ma'am and sir, is imprinted in my head.
And it's also a sign of respect. I know to whoever receives that in a negative manner, it might be received in a negative manner, but your intent
is a form of respect.
Intent matters a lot. Your intent is showing respect, ma'am, madam, sir, etc. It's not a derogatory statement.
Right.
It's a sign of respect. Right. I'm assuming if I call someone sir, ma'am, mister, I'm trying to be respectful.
Right.
But again, I don't know. Maybe that's just, you know.
So Glacial Musher says, well, I'm gonna have to look up that video. And another point here, Glacial. I guess there's a video of someone barking at the PD because they identify as a furry.
Hey, let's finish the vamp. I want to see what is that it for vamp?
Let's go for it.
Okay, I just want to see what
13 out of 10. Yo, these are my pronouns, the comfiest pronouns I use. That was it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me type in this. Let me see. Furry barks at police. We'll see if I find something up real quick. Videos. I'll have to do some more research. I'm finding legit dogs, which is cool. That's what I want to find, right?
I know, right? Fucking cat videos and dog videos, man. That's
what I want to find.
Those are my favorite. I saw. Speaking of that, real quick, hold on. Fuck these weird people. On a positive VR note, on something kind of cool, I'm gonna if I can refine the video, I'll try to send it to you. This dude put a VR set on his dog, and he was like holding it on the dog, but you could see on the screen what the dog was seeing, right? So the dog's looking down, looking at the floor, looking at the tile, and he starts looking around. Then he looks up and he sees birds, and he's looking at the birds, and the dog gets a little smile when he sees the birds.
Real? Oh, maybe this is it right here. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I don't know why, but I was so stoked when I was. No, it's not that one. It's like a dude. The owner's holding it. It might be this one down here. That I think it's this one with the down two. I think it's that one.
All right, let's try it out.
I think it's that one. Yeah.
All right, let's play.
Look at the trees right now.
Bro, go get it, bro. Go get it, bro.
He's like, he's tripping, dude. He's like, whoa.
He's looking around. He's like, that's something.
You just fell on the floor.
My dog wouldn't let me put a VR set on.
Yeah, he's looking at the sky. Oh, there's birds. He's looking at the birds.
He's actually looking at the birds.
He's smiling. He's happy. He likes it.
Oh, yeah, he is smiling.
He's actually looking at the birds.
He likes the birds.
That's what he's looking at.
Dogs are the fucking best, dude.
Right now.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh
I love it, dude. I don't know. I saw that earlier, and that made me really happy. A lot happier than what I think this next one's going to show.
Yeah, this one, the text on this one right off the bat. So I'm applying for a job, right? And it's time for me to pick one of the 4 genders.
So I'm applying for a job, right? And it's time for me to pick one of the 4 genders. Female, I do not wish to disclose. Male, or X, non-binary, Canada only. If only I was Canadian. So
Go to Canada. I'm sure they'll welcome you with open arms.
There we go. Glacial, I'll let you have that on the chat. I agree with you. I'm just trying to save myself from not being banned. All right. Oh boy, this one's kind of scary. Teacher says he will hide his students' gender identity from their parents.
And that is
okay. I'm going to say one thing right now.
So I'd love to share words about this.
Would you after I play it? Or
oh no, I just want. Yeah, I'm just. What do you got to say? Are you going to? Do you have a point before it or after?
Well, you know, if
watch it first. Let's watch it first. I want to hear what you say after.
Why we use which for unrestricted sentences. Okay. All right, and to class. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yo, what's up? No, come here. All right, what's on your mind? Oh, no way. All right, is there a different way you would like for me to refer to you as? No, I love that. That is so great. I think that name fits you really well. I will definitely write that down so I don't forget.
What did it say?
Oh,
I can't read these things, so I don't know what it's saying.
We're 32 seconds. Let me fast forward again. Okay. So the beginning of the video says POV, a student comes out to me as trans.
Okay.
And student, can I talk to you about something? Are you busy? Student, so I've been too scared to say anything, but I'm trans. Student, and then it's got quotations with nothing in there. And then he's writing down something. Oh, student. Oh, but I haven't came out to my parents yet. Let me continue playing.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. All right. What we can do in that situation is during parent-teacher conferences, I will refer to you as your legal name. But here in the classroom, I want to make sure you always feel comfortable, included, and safe, you know, all those good things. So I'll definitely be referring to you. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you so much from the student.
Okay. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. And that is...
I'm kind of speechless, brother. I really biting my tongue on here. Before you say any more, I just found another teacher one.
Okay.
Because this may cause this. The teacher at West Hollow Middle School in New York went unhinged rant today on his IG about mask and says if you mask shame him at school, he will throw a child at you.
If my school district goes masks optional, since people seem to be doing that now, I am putting every fucking mask I own on my face. If you do not have a mask on, do not come near me. I hate it. And nobody better try to mask shame me. If they're walking by and I have my masks on, do not say a damn word to me because I will throw a child at you. I will pick up the first child that passes and I will throw them at you. And you can scream real loud because you won't have a mask.
There's so many things wrong with that. So many things. You're going to use a child as a weapon. First of all, fucking this person's an idiot. So, but I don't care if people wear masks. Honestly, if you want to, if that gives you peace of mind, cool.
Right.
But it's like it's also reverse discrimination, right? So it's like if I'm not going to wear a mask and if your mask is working, then we should be cool with that, right? You're probably triple, quadruple. You probably have your 9th booster. You're probably sneaking in line to get your fucking extra $200 so you could go and get your free donuts, you little fat fuck.
Gary's getting right now, guys. Stand by. He's getting triggered. We're about ready to have an explosion.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. So hold on. I want to go back to that first one real quick.
Okay.
That's complicated, right?
Right.
All of these things are complicated. So if your child is gay or whatever, not heterosexual, and they haven't quote unquote come out to their parents, I'm curious as to why, right? Like what's
right?
Why?
Too? Is there something else going on?
Yeah,
making them
because like ultimately, like I'm traditional in the sense of men and women, right? But I have plenty of friends who are gay, and in fact, some of the nicest people I know are gay. I think again, this creeps into that like nature / mental illness thing, percentages or what have you. But if I have a child and that child is homosexual, bisexual, transgender,
so many trigger words we're hitting right now.
Yeah, good. I want to hit all of them because this is important to discuss.
Right.
I feel like you should love your child, and
Yep.
and if there's something going on at home to where that child doesn't feel safe enough or comfortable enough to come out of the closet to their parents, that to me is like maybe there's something at home that should be discussed. But in regards to the teacher, I don't know, man. I kind of support the teacher a little bit in this to like try to make that kid feel cool. But I just don't like, I'm more curious, like what's going on at home?
Right. That
like,
teacher.
Why?
I'm like, why are you be more comfortable? Why are you not coming out to your parents?
Like,
right?
Why? What's holding you back from talking to your parents about this? Why do you think your parents won't accept you or love you because of this? Right? Maybe they're like a really Christian family and they're a little too far down that Christian boat to where they think homosexuality means you're going to hell or whatever the case may be. But it's
a favorite word though. The favorite word is why.
Why? Like what?
I'm not asking that much anymore.
The who, what, why, how? Like these are really important questions, and I feel like they open up dialogue, and I'm curious as to what's going on at home to make that kid not feel secure or safe to like open up to their parents first, right?
Right. We're not asking why enough in this country though, neither.
But it's like, and yeah, and it's like, why are we not asking why? Like what happened in America to the what do they call it? The nucleus family, like the mom raising the like dad's going to work and like mom's raising the kids, right? I know a lot of people want to have their career, but let's just be honest, man. Like moms and women are so damn good at raising kids and keeping a house together that it's when they go to work and they want to be like career oriented over being a mom. Why is your career more important than your child? Why is making money more important than raising your children? Like I like, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with women getting in the workforce. I know a lot of women who make amazing salespeople and business people, and that's all good. But why do you want to focus on business and making money more than raising the child that you grew inside of your body and gave birth to? Why is making money and your career more important than your child being raised by you? Like I just feel like there's something more that is, I don't know, man. I think women are better than men at raising children and keeping a household together. Like we're big oafy stupid motherfuckers, and we can do business really good and we can make money, and we're stupid and we take big risks and sometimes they work out or whatever. It's like, you don't want to take a big risk. You don't want to be a risk taker when you're raising your child and keeping your house together.
Right.
I think having a mom, again, this is just, my ignorant fucking point of view, but I feel like moms are better at raising children and keeping a household fucking tight and keeping everyone fed and healthy and alive. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just curious what's going on in that kid's home to make him not feel comfortable to talk to his parents or her parents or their parents, whatever their pronoun wants to be. Like, what's going on?
Right. Exactly. That's the question that needs to be asked a lot.
That was a ramble. I didn't even fucking put like more than one sentence together. That was a complete thought.
I see that.
It's hard, man. It's really complicated. It's complex, dude. And there's too many variables that are unknown to break it down into something too simple.
Right. Man, I gotta pee soon. I don't got enough commercials.
Yeah, let's do a commercial. I need some water.
Yeah, you might have to start talking, because I'm telling you right now, I don't know how long this is going to take. I've been holding this for like 45 minutes.
Oh, well, go do your thing. I'm going to go grab a glass of water. Play your longest break commercial advertising thing.
I only have one in here. I have to record a better one. I'm going to make
sure. How much time do we have? Because I'm going to try to run without knocking shit over.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
All right.
I'm not even sure how long it is. Let me press the button real quick just to see if it tells me.
What is going on?
You got probably like maybe 2 minutes. You got to run, motherfucker. All right, yeah, we'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick break.
What is going on, No Filter Radio Nation? Hey, it's your host here, Mark G. I got some exciting news for you. If you head over right now to nofilterradio.net and click on the Patreon link, here is how you can support the podcast. That's right, $5 off of Patreon. We'll go ahead and Patreon. Patreon. For $5 a month on Patreon, we'll give you a shout out on one episode each month with your name, or hell, even a podcast if you run your own podcast. And then if you got a business, a website you want to get promoted, go to the next level up at $10 a month. We'll get your business website or whatnot right on the show once a month. Or fuck it. If you just want yourself some No Filter Radio swagger, then that $20 a month will get you some swag every quarter. That's right, t-shirt, mini print, poster, and stickers. These are all the ways that you can support us. And if you don't want to do Patreon, we understand. You can also click on the Buy Me a Beer link and donate whatever you choose. And that is it, folks. We're done here. I'm not gonna freaking sell you on this shit. If you want to support us, support us. If not, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the fucking show, because we're taking you on a ride regardless. See you soon. I'm out of here.
I'm back. I promise. Did I almost make it back by the time it ended?
The song literally just ended right now.
Dude, I literally just had like a half a gallon piss. Freaking nuts.
I filled this up, pounded it, and then filled it up again. So
I took a piss, grab me some of these because I'm dying for something right now. They're mango habanero macadamias.
damn, you and your habs.
Dude, I love my spicy food. Come on now. All right, so we're gonna play this video. Well, I try to not let this bag crunch. I'm gonna mute my mic while I play the video. Here we go. Let me bring the video up.
My beautiful 6-year-old kindergarten daughter asked to come with me today to see the people who are forcing her against her will and mine to wear a mask. Mr. Ziegler, right there, I have a question for you. Do you know her name? Mr. Marshall, were you there when she was born? Mr. Hoyler, were you there when she got on the school bus for her first day of kindergarten? Mr. Morse, do you know that she has trouble pronouncing her SP syllables? Mr. Sorokin, did you know wearing a mask is contributing to my daughter's LCPS's speech services? Of course you don't know any of this, yet you feel that you have the right to mandate a medical decision for my child. And you feel so strongly about this that you are willing to break an executive order to do it. And not only that, but you are bullies. You are actually sending students to the office, sending them home, and or segregating them for mask non-compliance. Shame on you. You do not have the right to make medical decisions for my child. This is my child, not yours. Thank you. I want my child to learn to communicate. She needs the option to not wear a mask during these incredibly important first years of her education. Start listening to parents. Follow EO2 exactly like you followed all of Northam's EOs.
That right there was an awesome speech. And that's also saying Loudoun County. I'm not sure if you, so Loudoun County, hold on.
What's Loudoun County? Where's that?
So Loudoun County, I believe, is in Pennsylvania, right? There was also something else that's happened in Loudoun County. You were not really involved in my podcast back then. I've talking to you about my podcast and how I was doing it, but no, it's in Virginia. Hold on. Loudoun County. Right here.
I can't read the fucking screen.
Loudoun teen found guilty of assaulting girl in school. Okay. Well, I just need to refresh my memory. Show number one, I want to put it up there so social media knows this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There is a girl. Wait, who's this? Hold on. COVID outrage distracts to real problems. Why don't be a trucker protest the housing costs, the lower standard of living? Elon D, whatever. All right.
Hold on. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Hold on.
We'll come back to that one. So there was a girl. She was in the female bathroom. A girl in the female bathroom. There was a boy who identified as a female, went into that bathroom and sodomized and raped this girl in the bathroom. Mind you, the school allows this to happen because if you identify as, you can use the opposite sex bathroom. And this is something that I've always been my biggest concern. Like I said, I really don't care what the hell you identify as, right? I really don't care.
Right,
it's
right.
Your personal choice. What I do care about and what concerns me most, I am a father of both girls and boys, or girl and boys. And this is the biggest fear.
How dare you assume that I sorry.
Oh, it looks like we live ended on TikTok. So what's our time frame?
Hour and a half. So I think that's about right. I know there are stream limits. So
all right, hold on.
Can you re-go live? Can you do a part two?
Real quick now. Let me see. Okay. I believe we might be able to. Okay. Seems you don't have a camera. Oh, fuck you. All right, so I'm gonna have to wait till that pause. Leave page. One second, folks. I'm trying to go live again on multimedia on our platforms here. I'm going back to the studio. So yeah, like to me, it's hard, right? So I have kids, and for me to sit there and tell you that I'm not concerned that somebody else could go in that bathroom if I'm not in there, that identifies something and touches, like I want to trust people, right? That's human instinct. We want to trust people. But we're at the point in our world we can't, because there is a lot of fucking sickos out there. And this whole shit about people saying pedophile is a disease.
I mean, it is a disease. It's a mental illness. It's a disease. It's hurt people. They were fucked with as kids. That's what happened. They were fucked with as kids, and they're fucked up in the head because they never got closure. They never got to talk about it, and it fucked with them. And now they're sick.
But we're to accept that. There's been a movement where people are saying we should be accepted.
I know. They're, what do they call it? Minor attracted adults now is what they're trying to call it. And they're trying to, there's like, wasn't there like a teacher or someone like in a position of authority that was starting to try to support that shit?
I believe there was. That's why I was talking about it. Okay, I see what we're doing. Go ahead, keep trying. I'm just having issues.
No,
with
I just think it's mental illness, man. It's a problem, and I don't think people should be accepting of it. People need help. Those people need help, and it's hard to say if they can get beyond that.
Right. I think I just was able to put us live again.
Okay, cool.
I literally think, yeah. So
okay, so we didn't get banned. We didn't break through the ice.
And no, what happened was
we hit our limit. I think
we hit our limit. I guess TikTok does have a limit, and it's an 1.5 hour limit.
Now we know.
Now we know, and I'm about ready to go to back over and find myself here because but no, dude, it's kind of sickening, and that's what makes me afraid. But when I saw Loudoun County, I wanted to fucking follow it real quick. Cool, we are back live. Sorry, guys, for everybody's listening on Apple and Spotify. Is what happens when we record live shows. We run complications. Now, while we're talking, we had Elon De Jesus post a comment, and I'm going to pull it up on screen now. Okay, now he's got a couple. COVID outrage is a distraction. The real problems. Why don't be trucker protests? The housing costs, the lowered standard of living. All I'm saying is we should use the energy of outrage to the COVID lie to protest against the true nature of enslavement. $600K for a 2-bedroom condo, meanwhile making $60K a year. Okay, but here's the problem that we're running into, right, Elon? And this is now, mind you, this is my opinion. My brother's going to probably have his own as well here. Every time, so yes, I will admit, cost of living's high, right? You have to make a shit ton of money really to survive or to make it to feel comfortable now, especially in these days where people's rents are being increased to this extreme amount of money. But here's the problem that we're running into. Every time we keep getting raising or minimum wage increases to minimum wage increase, that once again is going to inflate the cost all around. Every time people see people making more money, number one, a gallon of milk will cost X amount. Now they raise that, right? So now that milk company has to raise their prices to compensate for the cost of their employees, right? Because if a business doesn't make that certain profit margin, that business is going to go out. I know this for a fact because I'm a business owner. And I have not raised the prices of my customers unless they add on extra features, right? I have not added on price to my customers. But here on out, from now on, if I do get a new client, I have to raise my current prices, not to my current customers, but to any new customers.
Raise to your current guys too, man. Their costs are going up. Everybody's costs are going up.
But I'm trying not to, right? So, but I do have to increase my hourly wage of what I would charge for my employees, and I have to pass that price on to my new customers because I have to. I'm paying my employees more than I ever have. When I first started out, I was paying my employees $12 an hour. They were getting minimum wage. Now, my highest paid employee is right around 15. It's still not much, right? But we're not, and my employee agrees we're not doing much, and he, he's missing something that allows him to get more pay. Like I've always said, licensed employees are going to get paid more, right? Because they're able to, or employee who's licensed and employees whose schedules open up that can work more freely is going to get paid more because they're more of a valuable asset to me. And people got to look at it that way. Like I've seen my own children cry that someone's making more money than them. Well, it's like, okay, what are you providing to that company that they should pay you more, right? You got to bring value to a company in order to make more money. If you're not bringing that value and that hard work ethic to that company, they're going to pay you the bare minimum. But I get it. As far as apartments go, I have seen it. I've rented, you can ask my brother, I've rented for almost a very large majority of my life. I just recently became a homeowner. And I get it. I was paying 16 right before everything happened. I was paying $1,500 a month for a 4-bedroom apartment, and that's good now. I'm seeing that same 4-bedroom apartment now going for $2,200 for rent. Everybody's increasing the price. It's scary. So I agree with that. I believe the inflation is real, and we do need to do something with this inflation, but it does not start with increasing minimum wage. And it starts with maybe the government starting to help out the small businesses and the big businesses with bigger tax breaks. People are fighting, saying, no, they need to pay more. We need to give more small and mom pop shops more tax breaks and start, yes, getting at these bigger businesses too, because these bigger businesses, I don't know. I can ramble on now. I'm rambling. Gary, take over for a minute, please.
I honestly don't know enough about economics to have a weighted opinion on this one. I know that the value of the dollar is going down. That's why we have inflation. I was looking at an article on LinkedIn the other day about some local, or not local, but some burger joint in Seattle that's paying their employees like a pretty fucking good wage. I think it came out to about 60 grand for these fucks to flip burgers.
Holy
And
shit.
it's just ridiculous, man. I could be a little bit off on that. But they were paid a healthy wage compared to like some standard burger flipping people. And there was really interesting debate going on in the comment section. I mean, all the magic really happens in the comment section when it comes to social media. Let's be honest.
Grab your popcorn, start reading.
Yeah, man. And so like it was interesting to see like the perspectives, right? So some people were saying like, you don't want to pay these burger flippers that much money because it's not supposed to be a livable wage when you're working at ABC Burgers, right? Like this is supposed to be an entry-level job for people who don't have any real life skills, right? Maybe some kids that are in high school or some people going through college and they just need some extra coin. Like it's not supposed to be a full-time job where you're supporting a family. Like if you're working at a burger joint, you don't have any skills, right? So you can learn a couple of skills there, whether it's time management, crisis management, leadership, team lead type stuff. I mean, I don't really know. I never flip burgers, so I don't know the skills that you learn in that position, but the higher, if you want to make more money, you have to learn a skill that makes it worthwhile. And I know that there's going to be people that are like, well, you should pay them enough because they're a human being. I don't give a fuck. I don't think people are special. And that makes me kind of an asshole in the grand scheme of things, because everybody's like, everybody is so unique and special. And I don't agree with that. I know a lot of really shitty people. Not that I know them, but you can just look around and tell if someone's a piece of shit, unfortunately.
Right.
Like,
and then goes back to judging somebody for as their character goes versus,
they might be a great human being, but if they can't contribute something of value to society, if they're not a stellar salesperson, if they're not an artist, if they can't write quality copy, if they don't understand landscaping, if they don't understand business or communications, or if they don't have a skill, if they can't contribute to society, then unfortunately they're going to be compensated as such. However, if you look at the workers of America, like your job, your service job, like you guys work really hard, right? You have a skill set, like you're running the business, you're taking the fucking risk. There's a huge liability financially and just in terms of being a business owner, right? That's why you make the money you make, because you're taking the risk. The employees are being paid what they're being paid because they're bringing to the table what they're bringing to the table. If they're calling out of work, if they're not showing up, if they're not doing a good enough job, if they don't have a license, like they're being compensated as such. And it's And it's unfortunate that they don't have a skill set and they're not willing to sacrifice the things in their life to make themselves more valuable. Learn a skill, read a book, fucking.
Elon posted a comment.
Oh, hold on. But I'm a mechanist, a mechanic.
Mechanist, yeah, mechanist. So basically, I think he probably works on machines.
A machinist?
Yes.
Maybe machinist working 55 hours. I can't even fucking read. I don't know why I make the money I make. I'm fucking illiterate. This isn't capitalism. It's a flawed system. I mean, it is capitalism. If you're a machinist and you work 55 hours a week, and again, I'm speaking from a place of ignorance, right? So it's like it's capitalism. Like if you want to start your own business, you can. There's still so much opportunity right now. Like there's a lot. If your credit is good. So if you're responsible with your money and you pay your shit on time and you have good credit, then you can get a loan. You can get an SBA loan. You can buy some machinery. You can set up a website. You can get your own warehouse and you can become your own machinist and you can do your own CNC machining. If you know how to write the code to make those machines do what they have to do, you know how to plot all of the X, Y, and Z. If you know how to do all that shit, then you're pretty smart. You should be able to figure out a business plan and get your own thing going. And again, I'm not trying to talk shit to you, Elon, because I kind of agree with you. The system it has some flaws. It's not a perfect system, but it's way fucking better than communism. So there's opportunity everywhere. People just they're not taking advantage of the system. They don't understand how the system works because they want to be victim to the system and just get free money. The system is designed to be used in such a way, right? Like make it make money for you. Make your money make you money. Like you're a machinist, right? Do you know how to write the code to make these machines do their thing? If you're working 55 hours a week and you can't afford stuff, you know.
But now there could be another story. See, obviously,
there very well could be. That's what I'm saying.
We obviously don't know Elon from fucking Adam to Eve. He could have children, which makes it rough. Now, see,
fucking expensive.
It's a funny thing, right? So everybody's going to get two different answers from my brother and I. So please don't take a lot of stuff in sync, but because here's the thing. My brother, kid free, right? Myself, 5
Not
kids.
by choice, by the way.
Not by choice. But we got different mindsets on different aspects of the world. So here you got my brother's married to a beautiful woman. He's living out in Portland, Oregon. He's got his own type of route he's going in life. Here I am. I got my beautiful wife and I got 5 kids. We have a very interesting story. From going from living onto welfare to owning our own business to buying our first home, all this happened within 8-year time frame as far as where we were able to finally sit there and open our eyes and do something with our life.
You were on welfare, bro, with 5 fucking kids, and you started a business, built a business, and so
but that's a whole nother podcast in itself, right there.
It is. But it goes to show that people that try to use that excuse, like, oh, I got 5 kids and I'm on welfare. And
okay, so let's go down here real quick. So Elon did post, he goes, but not everyone has a business mindset to capitalize in this system. It's rigged.
It's not rigged, bro.
90% of us are not capable of taking advance. Okay, so Elon, I would love to hold on before we go anymore. Elon, please send me a message. Send me a message on. I would love to talk to you more about everything else because everyone is capable and they do have the business mindset.
Hell yeah.
And to be honest with you, you're talking to a guy right now who literally sold the back of his neck on eBay.
Show that shit. Show that shit. You showed it before, but fucking do it again.
Blank screen. So
you need to get something and fucking put it in front of you or something. Or we need to get a photo of that shit. Do you have a photo that you could just hold up?
Well, I will take a photo of it. I'll take a photo of it and I'll post it on No Filter Radio's Facebook page. Okay. Elon, seriously, send me a message and I'd love to talk to you. Everybody has the business mindset. You just have to know where to look. So I've done so many friggin' trials and tribulations. I feel like I may have to do a podcast where my brother can join in and literally talk to you guys on where I started from being this little kid who wanted to be a freaking gangster to having my first son, who's now 22 years old, living on welfare, collecting everything underneath the sun, to running my own company and everything I did in between, from selling weird shit on eBay, like the advertisement on the back of my neck, to selling a shoebox with a light bulb in the center of it with a bunch of thumbtacks and calling it a haunted ghost trap and making $225 freaking dollars off that damn thing. There's so much that I did and I tried out, from having someone screw me over to say I want to be a business partner, to running an eBay in-store shop in the local town that I live in, to
you failed, quote unquote, air quote, you failed more than this 90% that Elon is referring to have even tried. You know what I'm saying? And we were literally just talking about this today, and I was telling you about a project that I'm starting that I would rather start and fail than not try. I'm willing to fuck up, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to learn something along the way. So, and again, Elon, I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect, brother, or I don't mean to assume your gender either. But
you're in the
so like, at the end of the day, man, like the look, capitalism, our American system's not perfect, but it's not flawed and it's not rigged. It's available for everybody. Anybody and everybody who's in America right now can capitalize on America and the world. Everybody's got some type of device that is basically a virtual studio. You can record video, photo, you can take photos, you can edit this is a full creative studio. Pretty interesting in a pocket.
Yeah.
It's sorry, man. It's just like,
no, there's more technology now available to everybody to really do something with themselves and to start up their own business. You know what? Here, I'm going to ask a question, because we literally got like 9 minutes left before I get killed on the audio recording side of this podcast. Let me put this out there. If people would like for me to do a podcast, hell, I'll even do it tomorrow. No, guys, I appreciate your honest opinions. I'm open to different perspectives. Fantastic. Let me ask this question right now. So anybody out there listening to this podcast now or in the future, if you would like for me to do a show to talk about my trials and tribulations with multiple types of business that I've done, from everything to selling weird shit, selling shit on eBay, to trying up like my own online radio station here, right? I'm saying that, but now I'm doing a podcast, right? But to, oh shit, what have I done? Web hosting. I've done opening.
You've done the weird eBay. You've done everything, dude. You fucking tried everything.
You know what? When I ran the eBay shop, we tried putting a convenience store in with it and mixing it. It was so fucking weird, but I did it because the investor's like, this is what we should do. And he was buying shit. I was like, hey, let's go for it. Right. I'm willing to do a podcast and talk about all these trial and tribulations, all these fails that I did to something that goes successful. I will admit, my current business breaks the living fuck out of my body. Right. And it fucking breaks me mentally. I ain't gonna lie. It fucks with me mentally because I deal with a lot of bullshit, but I push through because it pays for this beautiful roof over my family's head, and it puts food on our table, and I love it. And actually, yeah, let's talk about money real quick. I did mention I wanted to put this out on the podcast. I forgot about it. So everybody's talking about making money, right? Everybody's talking about, we're watching people be millionaires. So Elon, if you wanted me to do a show about that, please let me know.
There's a chick that farted in a fucking jar and sold it for $50,000 a week, dude.
Right?
If she can sell ass gas and make $50,000 a week, bro, you can figure some shit out,
dude. You know what? Tomorrow night's podcast, let's do some research right now to find out the weirdest shit people have done to make money, and let's do a show about
potato parcel.
Some weird shit.
Potato fucking parcel.
Bring that right,
dude.
Let's do a show solely tomorrow on weird shit people have done to make money, and let's talk about social media influencers, because I think it would be a great show. I think we could have some interesting conversations. Bro, trust me.
I don't know, man. There's a weird niche market out there for everything, man. I'm telling you.
Pay for feet pictures. Like, people pay to look at people's feet, or they even pay to watch people eat food.
I mean, that's a dope one. To be honest, if I could get paid to fucking crush a large pizza on the air, count me the fuck in, because I do that shit in the privacy of my living room when I'm watching podcasts.
Right. So there's shit out there for everybody, right? There's niches. Let's talk about that tomorrow. I want to bring that up tomorrow. But
yeah, write it down though. Like make a good list so you can have all your ducks in a row because you've tried a lot of shit.
Tomorrow when I get home from grocery shopping.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it out there. But folks, when I'm on TikTok, right? Everybody who's watching me on TikTok now, stuff. I am on TikTok. Look up No Filter Radio. I'm trying a thing. I don't care if I make money off it or not. It's an experiment. I actually made a few TikTok videos saying, listen, I want to see if I can become a millionaire on TikTok. And the way I'm going to do this, if you watch the TikTok video, I have my Cash App up there. People can send as little as fucking 25 cents all the way up to whatever they want to me, right? It's an experiment. I want to see if I can become a millionaire on TikTok. So far, I can tell you, I've made nothing. And I laugh.
That's a lot.
Right? It's fucking amazing.
Fucking goose egg.
It's just an experiment, and I've already gotten some people send me hate messages. You free float. I really don't care if I make money off it or not. It's an experiment that I'm doing. I live comfortably in my house. I bought my first home. I'm just having fun with it, right?
Okay, so let's think about that. We got 4 minutes left. I want to try to do a 1 minute dissection of that really quick.
Go for it.
Let's just assume. Let's assume for whatever fucking reason you become a millionaire on TikTok. What are you going to do with that money? I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm going to assume you're probably going to pour a lot of that money either into finishing off your house payments, reinvesting in your business, upgrading your equipment, upgrading your fucking, I don't know. I would assume that you dump a lot of that into your business so you can hire more people and grow the business to be a bigger empire. So it's like if you make a freeloading $1 million, you're investing that shit into your business to hire more people, pay your people better. Like I'm assuming, but I know kind of the way you think about your business and what you do. So like people want to talk shit, but you're not a freeloader. Like you've worked your ass off to get to where you're at. And I feel like whatever millions you may or may not make, you're not going to dick anybody that's in your corner.
No, I've always said too, if I ever won the lottery, I would never sell my business. I wouldn't work as hard.
I was trying to talk you into fucking selling your business and like getting it to a thing so you could get rid of it. And you're like, no. And that's crazy. Cause like, I would love to fucking start a business, sell that shit and fucking dip out to a tropical island and never talk to anyone ever again. You are a fucking masochist and you want to keep working.
On that note, we are going to stop right there, folks. Stay tuned. We're going to do another podcast tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be going live again. I got to end this. I want to kill it in the 2 hour mark. I can't believe we're having 2 hour fucking podcast. This is fucking amazing. I love it. If you like this podcast, please like, comment, share the fuck out of it. We are on Facebook, No Filter Radio Inc. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Check us out. Gary, you got anything real quick before I hit the bye-bye button?
Hey man, I just, thanks for listening. If you love us, you hate us, be sure to let us know.
You've been listening to No Filter Radio. We live in an awesome country that provides freedom of speech. And this show obviously takes full advantage of that. We hope you've gotten some useful and practical information from the show. And we hope you had fun along the way, too. We know we did. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, get everything you may need at nofilterradio.net. That's nofilterradio.net. Till next time, give 'em hell.